Hello everyone, I'm Teacher Michelle and welcome to another episode of Unang Math. This is episode 51 and for this episode, our topic is about integers and rational numbers. We've been studying numbers greater than 0. This time, we will explore those numbers less than 0. This episode is divided into two parts. In the first part, we will study what positive and negative numbers are. Then, we will explore the concepts about integers. In the second part of this episode, we will dwell into rational numbers. This episode is a start of new chapter. Concepts and topics we will study is important in understanding the succeeding episodes. So make sure to focus so you'll be able to grasp the meaning of each number and how they differ. This is the first part of this episode and this is about integers. But before we will study integers, first, you need to understand what positive and negative numbers are. Understanding positive and negative numbers is easy if you know why numbers were created. So why were numbers created? Numbers were created because people need it. It's necessary for people. And what were the first ever numbers created? These are called natural numbers. And when we say natural numbers, these are numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Why were natural numbers created? Natural numbers were created because our instinct tells us that these are natural numbers. Let's say, for example, when we see something, our instinct counts. Example, 1 apple, 2 bananas, 3 lemons. So counting is natural. And we are counting using our own language. So these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 are called natural numbers. How about 0? Is 0 a natural number? The answer is no. 0 is not a natural number because when we cannot see something, we say none. We don't say 0 apple, 0 banana, 0 lemon. That's why 0 is not a natural number. We used to live with only natural numbers and it's inappropriate to explain everything using natural numbers only. This led to the creation of negative numbers. Let's give an example. These two words, income and expenditure, are opposite words. Income means profit or gain. Expenditure means lost or expenses. Okay, let's give an example. Let's say my profit is 10,000 pesos. And my expenses is 10,000 pesos. Expressing these two numbers with the same natural numbers doesn't convey the real meaning or feeling. So to address this, these two signs, positive and negative sign were created. Positive sign signifies increase or gain in something. Okay, example, positive 10,000. Negative sign signifies decrease or lost in something. Okay, example, negative 10,000. Positive 10,000 means my gain is 10,000 or my profit is 10,000. But when I say negative 10,000, this signifies I lost or I spend 10,000. So putting or writing the positive sign and negative sign before the number means the number is positive or negative. Okay, when it comes to positive sign, if we will remove the sign before the number, it means the same or the meaning is the same. But for negative sign, if we will remove the negative sign before the number, the meaning is opposite. So for negative numbers, we shouldn't remove the negative sign. And if the positive and the negative sign is written between two numbers, example, between 2 and 10. Okay, this means addition. We will add the two numbers. And this means subtraction. So we will subtract 2 from 10. Okay, other opposite words that means or that signifies positive and negative feelings are rise and fall. We also have increase, decrease, above ground, underground. Positive, negative. After departure, before departure. Above sea level, below sea level. And the words profit and loss. These words signifies positive feeling. And this word signifies negative feeling. Okay, how about 0? 0 is a standard number that is neither positive nor negative. Okay, 0 is between positive numbers and negative numbers. We don't say positive 0, negative 0. 0 is just 0. Okay, now let's move on to integers. What are integers? A while back, we were talking about positive numbers, negative numbers, and 0. Positive, 0, and negative numbers, these are called integers. Okay, let's start with positive integers. Positive integers are positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, and so on. Removing the sign positive means the same. So if we will remove positive and here positive, remove here positive, then the meaning is still the same. So positive integers are also called natural numbers. Okay, how about 0? 0 is just 0. We don't say negative 0, positive 0. 0 is just 0. And 0 is also an integer. Okay, let's go to negative integers. Negative integers are opposite of positive integers. So opposite of positive 1 is negative 1. Positive 2 is negative 2, negative 3, and so on. Okay, how about negative 1/2 and 0.4? Are these numbers integers? The answer is no, because integers are exact positive numbers, exact negative numbers, including 0. 1/2 or negative 1/2 is not exact. 0.4 is not exact number. So these are not integers. Okay, this time, let's answer this simple activity. We will choose all the correct ones from the following numbers. So these are the numbers, positive 5, negative 8, 0, positive 1/3, 4.5, negative 1/2, negative 2.5. Okay, number 1, positive integer. Okay, again, when we say integer, these are exact positive negative numbers, including 0. Okay, positive integer, let's find for the positive sign. So this number has positive sign, this also, and this one. But remember, integers are exact numbers. Okay, these are not exact numbers. This is not exact number also. So the answer here is positive 5. Okay, how about number 2, negative integer? Okay, this time let's check all the numbers with negative sign. So negative 8, negative 1/2, negative 2.5. But number 2 is integer. It should be exact number. Okay, this is not an exact number. This is not an exact number also. 8 is an exact number. So negative integer is negative 8. Okay, number 3, integers. Okay, remember integers are exact positive, negative integers including 0. So we have positive 5, negative 8, and 0. 1 over 3, 4.5, negative 1 half, negative 2.5. These are not exact numbers. So we have positive 5, negative 8, and 0.
This is the second part of this episode, and the lesson is about rational numbers. We already know that all numbers are rational numbers, and rational numbers can be converted to fractions. Okay, let's take a look at the classification of rational numbers. We have here positive integers, 0, and negative integers. Okay, these three are what we called integers. You already know that integers are positive and negative exact numbers, including 0. I just mentioned a while ago that rational numbers can be converted to fractions. So if it's a positive integers, example, positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, and so on. If we are going to convert positive 1 to fraction, then this is 1 over 1. 2 is 2 over 1. 3 is 3 over 1. How about 0? If we're going to convert 0 to a fraction, then it would be 0 over 1. For negative integers, example, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, and so on, if we will convert this to fraction, then this would be negative 1 over 1, this is negative 2 over 1, this is negative 3 over 1. So these are positive and negative exact numbers, including 0, or specifically called integers. And integers are rational numbers. Okay, how about for these numbers? We have here negative 0.5, 2 over 3, 1.5. These numbers are not exact numbers. Okay, these numbers that are not exact numbers are what we call non-integers. Take note, integers are positive, negative, exact numbers, including zeros. So in here, for non-integers, we have here positive or negative, but the numbers are not exact numbers. So these are called non-integers. Okay, integers and non-integers, these are rational numbers. Okay, now let's answer this simple question. We're going to choose all the correct one from the following numbers. So we have here positive 0.1, 0.4, negative 5, positive 7 over 2, 0, positive 7, and negative 4. Okay, positive rational numbers. Among these 6 options, what are the positive rational numbers? Take note, all numbers are rational numbers. So all we have to do here is find the number with positive sign. So we have here positive 0.4. Okay, what else? Positive 7 over 2. We also have here positive 7. Negative 5 is negative. Negative 4 is negative. What about 0? Okay, 0 is not positive, not negative also. 0 is just 0. Okay, so we have positive 0.4, positive 7 over 2, and positive 7. Okay, what about for negative rational numbers? Okay, again, all numbers are rational numbers. All we have to do is check the sign. So for negative rational numbers, we have here negative 5 and negative 4. Okay, what about non-integer numbers? Non-integer numbers, these are negative and positive, not exact numbers. So it means we have here positive 0.4. This is not an exact number. And we also have here positive 7 over 2. So these two are non-integer numbers.
Which of the following numbers is a rational number and not an integer? Okay, all numbers are rational number. So among these numbers, which are not an integer, remember integer are positive and negative exact numbers including 0. So 0 is an integer. Okay, negative 8 is also an integer. Negative 8 over 2 is negative 4. So this is an integer. Okay, negative 7 is an integer. Positive 10 is an integer. So not an integer, we have positive 1.5, negative 4 over 3, and negative 15 over 2. The last problem. Okay, which of the following numbers are not natural numbers but integers? Okay, not natural numbers but integers. It means, okay, we are going to find for the negative integers and 0. So this number has a negative sign. So this is a negative integer. Okay, this is a positive integer, so this is not correct. This is irrational number, so this is not correct. Okay, 0 is an integer, but 0 is not a natural number, so this is correct. Okay, how about negative 3.5? This is not an integer, so this is wrong. Negative 18 over 3, if we will simplify, this is negative 6. So negative 6 is correct. Okay, 1.6, wrong. 24 over 4, this is, if we will simplify, this is equal to 6. But we are looking for a negative integer. So this is not correct. So the answers are negative 5, 0, and negative 6.